I'm going to start by saying something controversial here. Rolex and Rado watches are for poor people. Don't believe me? It's all in perspective. Wealth is relative, and you just might agree by the time you see the other 10 luxury watch brands we're going to discuss in this video. If you're looking to show off your wealth and status, Rolex just won't do the trick anymore. Now, don't get me wrong, it's a good conversation starter for finance bros and trust fund brats, but if you really want to make a mark, you're going to have to aim higher. Not because Rolex isn't good quality, or nice looking, or expensive even. And in another video, Rolex would get all of our respect that it's due, but it's because everyone has one nowadays. And the simple fact that the counterfeit market has been able to replicate them leaves something to be wanted. In today's video, we're revealing the most expensive watch brands that put the most imitated brands like Rolex to shame. From classic heritage houses with centuries of history to cutting-edge innovators pushing the boundaries of design and technology. Today's video is all about the brands that define luxury and exclusivity in the world of watches. Only the wealthiest and most discerning collectors have the privilege of owning them. So if you're ready to indulge in some serious wrist envy and see what sets these brands apart from the rest, then stay tuned. But be warned, these timepieces are not for the faint of heart or for those on a budget. Only the most dedicated watch enthusiasts need apply. Welcome back to Lifestyle Billionaire Club, where future millionaires and self-made new rich come to level up their game. Together, we create goals, build wealth, and learn to retain it. If you're just here for a little entertainment, you should probably drop off now. Go play in a mud puddle or something. But if you're here to really get inspired, learn something new, and create your path towards wealth, welcome. And before we get into today's video, if you're dedicated to leveling up your money game and continuing to learn and grow, hit that like button, subscribe, and click on the bell icon. If you like the video, which we know you will, go ahead and share it with your friends on social media because getting rich is a lot more fun together. The 10 most expensive luxury watch brands. Here are timepieces so expensive that only the smallest fraction of the world can afford them. Number 10, Jaeger-LeCoultre. This Swiss luxury watch and clock manufacturer was founded by Antoine Lecoultre in the Jura Mountains of Switzerland in 1833. Since then, they have handcrafted over 1,242 different calibers, that's movements, and registered 400 patents. They are also responsible for inventing the world's smallest caliber, a feat which is still unmatched to this day. Now known as one of the industry's biggest innovators with some of the most complicated movements ever created, including their famous Reverso collection, it's understandable why Jaeger-LeCoultre watches can command 7-digit prices. Fun fact, featured in the hit TV show Mad Men, Jaeger-LeCoultre watches have been worn by the likes of Pierce Brosnan, Leonardo DiCaprio, and Christian Bale. A couple of their most expensive models are Gyro Tourbillon 1, catching around $400,000, Reverso Complication à Triptyque for a mere $600,000, and the Hybris Mechanica a Grande Sceneri, featuring a cool $2.5 million. Number 9, Breguet. Coming in at number 9 on our list is Swiss watchmaker Breguet. Founded in 1775 by Abraham Louis Breguet, who is considered the greatest watchmaker to have ever lived, this luxury brand was purchased by the Swatch Group in 1999 for an undisclosed amount. Industry insiders report that this deal could be worth $500 million. One of the reasons why Breguet watches are so expensive is because of the complicated movements that are built by hand. Highly skilled watchmakers spend months, even years, on a single timepiece. Coupled with the brand's rich legacy, no wonder the auctions reach several millions for Breguet watches. Fun fact, In 1783, there was a Breguet watch commissioned by an admirer of Marie Antoinette, the Queen of France, for the Queen. Ironically, the Queen ran out of time even before the clock started ticking. The watch took 44 years to make, which was 34 years after Marie Antoinette passed away. Familiar with this brand? You let us know what your favorite model is in the comments section. Number 8, Blancpain, a brand that's been around before America was even a thing. Known for their classic, elegant designs and high-precision movements, Blancpain has a reputation for quality and exclusivity. One of its most expensive pieces is the Blancpain Specialties Tourbillon Diamonds watch, which wears a price tag of more than $1 million. That's not all. Blancpain also has one of the most complicated mechanical watches ever made to its name, i.e. the Blancpain 1735. It is a true grand complication with tourbillon, minute repeater, perpetual calendar, and split chrono, a limited edition having only 30 pieces. Fun fact, Blancpain is also the oldest watchmaking manufacturer in history. Number 7, Louis Moinet, a brand named after the man who is credited with inventing the chronograph. With a focus on innovation and craftsmanship, Louis Moinet creates watches that are truly one of a kind, with unique features such as moon phases made from genuine meteorites and dials made from actual dinosaur bones. Yeah, you heard that right. One of its most expensive pieces is from the Louis Moinet Meteorist collection, valued at $4.6 million. Fun fact, Louis Moinet and Abraham Louis Breguet were great friends. They both worked as watchmakers and dedicated their work to the advancement of horology. Number 6, Audemars Piguet, a Swiss luxury brand known for making highly complicated watches with impressive movements like repeaters, perpetual calendars, and tourbillon. They're also famous for creating the thinnest watches in the world. One of their most expensive pieces is the Audemars Piguet Royal Oak Perpetual Calendar, which has a perpetual calendar, moon phase display, a chronograph function, all packed into an ultra-thin case that's just 2.89 millimeters thick, and it retails for nearly $1 million. No wonder guys like Jay-Z want to show it off. Fun fact, the name Audemars Piguet comes from two watchmakers, Jules Louis Audemars and Edward Auguste Piguet, who founded the brand in 1875 when they were just 23 years old. Want an entry point watch with no precious metals? You're probably starting somewhere around $30,000. Number 5, Piaget, a brand known for its slender, elegant watches. If you appreciate the finer things in life, this brand is made precisely for you. With a focus on craftsmanship and attention to detail, Piaget creates watches that are true works of art. One of their most expensive pieces is the Piaget Emperador Temple watch, a made-to-order watch featuring a diamond and ruby-encrusted temple within a skeletonized dial. In total, over several hundred man-hours of handcrafting and over 400 diamonds are required to make this watch. Fun fact, Piaget are also one of the leaders in ultra-thin movements. They hold tens of records for making the world's thinnest watches, including their latest record set by the Altiplano Ultimate Concept, which has an unbelievable thickness of just 2 millimeters. Number 4, Roger Dubuis, a brand that really pushes the boundaries of watchmaking. Taking inspiration from modern supercars and sports, Roger Dubuis creates ultra-masculine timepieces that are not only stylish, but also highly complicated. The most expensive model they have ever made is their Excalibur Spider Countach DTX, which has a price tag of $815K and includes twin tourbillon. The tourbillon are connected by a differential and mounted at 90 degrees to each other to compensate gravity on both axes. Its ultra horology is equivalent to the engineering of a supercar, literally and figuratively. In fact, you can buy 4 Lambos at the price of 1 Excalibur Spyder Countach DTX. The good thing is that you don't have to leave your Excalibur in the parking lot. No doubt then that Michael Jordan is seen wearing a Roger Dubuis Excalibur Spyder Pirelli watch in The Last Dance. Fun fact, of the 20 million watches produced in Switzerland each year, only 24,000 bear the hallmark of Geneva, called Poisson de Genève. All Roger Dubuis watches have this certification. Number 3, Vacheron Constantin. Want to know a fun fact about watches? Vacheron Constantin is the OG of the watch game. They've been around since the beginning of time. Well, since 1755 to be exact, and have never taken a break. And get this, they started out as a one-man workshop with just a few basic tools and have now become one of the industry's most innovative brands. Take their reference 57260 pocket watch, for instance. It has 57 complications and comes loaded with a calendar, tourbillon, and an alarm system, all packed into one tiny timepiece. Talk about making the most of your wrist real estate. How much would this amazing timepiece cost? $10K, $100K, or maybe even $1 million? Well, brace yourself. It retails at an estimated $10 million. What's more interesting is that there's only one piece. Luck was surely on the side of the person for whom it was made. Fun fact, Vacheron Constantin has a long history of innovation and has been credited with creating some of the first watches with dual time zones, calendars, and even a wristwatch with a minute repeater function. If you're going to drop over $1 million on a watch, it better have some cool features. Vacheron Constantin delivers on that front and then some. Number 2, Lange Söhne, coming in at number 2 on our list of luxurious watch brands. They've been around since 1845 and have a reputation for creating some of the most beautiful and technically advanced watches in the world. These guys are all about craftsmanship and attention to detail. They're always pushing the envelope in the luxury watch game. One of their most expensive pieces is the Grand Complication, which has a whopping 9 complications and will set you back a cool $2.6 million. Worth it? That's up to you to decide. Fun fact, Lange Söhne was founded by Ferdinand Adolf Lange, who played a big role in revolutionizing the watchmaking industry in Germany and helping to establish it as a leader in the world of fine watchmaking. Impressive, huh? And the winner is, number 1, drumroll please, Patek Philippe. These guys are one of the oldest luxury watch brands around and have been killing it since 1839. Founded by Anthony Patek and Adrienne Philippe, Patek Philippe is known for its classic designs that are instantly recognizable to pretty much everyone on the planet. But they're not just about the looks. They also have some of the most complicated movements ever built, like their famous Caliber 89 pocket watch. It has 33 complications, including a thermometer and a star chart, and it'll cost you a mere $6 million. Worth it? Up to you to decide. Fun fact, Patek Philippe holds 9 out of the 10 top spots for the most expensive watches sold at an auction, including the legendary Henry Graves Super Complication Pocket Watch, which sold for a whopping $24 million at Sotheby's in 2014. Even their simpler models can cost tens of thousands of dollars each. So if you want some seriously fancy arm candy, head to an authorized Patek dealer and take good care of it. You don't want to break your heart or your bank account. You're probably most familiar with their Nautilus design, and if you're lucky enough to get one from an authorized dealer, you'll be instantly in the triple digits for profit. Well, you've now seen the list of our top 10 luxury watch brands, and you might be wondering why we didn't mention brands like Jacob & Company or Richard Mille. We'll leave that to you to discuss in the comments. For now, let's quickly recap our favorites. Number 10, Jaeger-LeCoultre. Number 9, Breguet. Number 8, Blancpain. Number 7, Louis Moinet. Number 6, Audemars Piguet. Number 5, Piaget. Number 4, Roger Dubuis. Number 3, Vacheron Constantin. Number 2, Lange Söhne. And number 1, Patek Philippe. So there you have it. Which one was your favorite? Also, which other brand would you recommend adding to the list or taking off of this list? Feel free to share in the comments and argue away. We'll just sit back and eat some popcorn. And as usual, hit that like button, comment, subscribe, click the bell icon, and share this video with friends. Until next time, folks, cheers!